Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the session. A very, very good evening, first of all. In the previous class, I told you we have one data set and I have given you some of the questions. Okay. So, kindly let me know if you have completed those questions. Otherwise, we'll do it right now. Okay. So, the questions are these. So, first of all, I want everyone to click on this student report data set. And if you don't have it, kindly let me know in the chat box. I'll quickly enable the chat box. Give me a minute. Yes, the chat box has been enabled. What you're supposed to do is, first of all, tell me whether you have this data set. If not, I'll quickly share the collab link only. You're able to check or basically copy the entire data set from the collab and you can basically paste it in your collab. Okay, so kindly paste it. I've sent you the collab link. So kindly open it and you can see the student report dataset in the basically end of the collab. So you can just copy it and paste it in your collaborating. Is that fine? Once you're done with that, kindly let me know with the chat box by giving a thumbs up so that we can move on with the task. Yes, completed. Give me a thumbs up once you have uploaded whatever data set I have given you just now. Okay. So what you're supposed to do is, first of all, I mean, if you have used it yesterday, kindly click on the particular cell. Okay, click on the particular cell, click on runtime, and click run cell and below. Okay, so it will take some time. First of all, it will try to connect, and once it is connecting, it will run it. Okay, so this is our data. This is our data set where we have the student name in the first column and 5 subject marks of that particular student. Right now, I told you in the yesterday's class how to access all the names of the students. Basically, if you put a square in the square brackets, if you put a first value as rows and the second value you're always giving as a columns. Now, the question number 1 was find the average of subject number 1. So I wanted every single row, but I want the first column. So we have mentioned colon, comma 1. Colon means everything. Okay. Find average of subject 4. Here also we have mentioned colon. Colon means everything. And we have mentioned 4. That means the fourth particular column. I told you you are supposed to do the fourth one, fifth one, and sixth one. If you have done it, it's well and good. If not, we'll do it right now. So the question number 4 is you are supposed to find the average of student 7. Now it is not the subject we are talking about. We are talking about the student 7 now, correct? So first of all, let us access this. Now, can you tell me whether I require all the rows now? Whether I require all the rows? No, we require a particular row. What is that particular row? First of all, we'll call the students array. Yeah. What is the particular row that we require? Let's see. Can you see? If this is 0, obviously this will be 6, correct? So I'll mention student array, students array of 6. The place of row I mentioned this. Okay, you can see student 7, 3, 79, 46, 9, and 71. Now the problem here is if I mention directly the mean function, okay, if I directly make use of this mean function, it will be a wrong. It is wrong. Can you tell me why it is wrong? Because if I use mean function, basically it is adding everything, correct? Even the name is also is been added. Now this is wrong. Name shouldn't be added. So what you're supposed to do is while accessing the columns, you are supposed to skip the first column, that is the student name, and you are supposed to access only the marks. So what I'm supposed to do? Anybody? So can I mention? So initially it will start from 0, right? So I don't want to start from 0. I want to start from 1. And if I mention colon and if I leave it like that only, what happens is it will move to the last column. That means it will access the first column and whatever is there till last, it will basically access those values. After that, you can basically run it and you can see the output is 41.6. Now, this is how you get the output of the question, that is find the average of student number 7. Now, if you want to print it this in a professional way, then you can mention like this. Student 7, put it inside a variable. Okay. And we can make use of a print statement saying that student 7. Okay, you can try it like this. Average of student 7 is student underscore 7 dot mean. Okay, sorry, already it is done. So let us run it. You can see average of student 7 is 41.6. Is it clear? Yes. Now, find the average of student 7 for subject 2 to 4. So, what is the meaning of this, first of all? Find the average of student 7, right? First thing that you're going to do is find the values of student 7. Find the values of, find the particular row of student 7. So, again, can I just access this? Can I just mention this student 7, right? So, we'll get the student 7 here. Let's run it. We'll print the same thing, that is student 7. Okay, we are getting the values now, but the subject is from 2 to 4. That means we have to include 79, 46, and 9. So what I'm supposed to do? We are giving a comma. Now we are supposed to start from 2, colon, and where you're supposed to end. We are supposed to end at 4. But if I mention 4, it will end at 3 because of n minus 1. So I'm mentioning 5. Correct? So let's check once again. We are supposed to get 79, 46, and 9. Yes, we are getting 79, 46, and 9. Now, based on this, we are getting the mean function or the average, and you can basically print this. But while printing average of student 7 in subject 2 to 4 is, then you can mention like this. Okay. So answer is 44.66. Right. I hope this is also very much clear. We'll move on to the next task, that is task number 6. Find the count of students where subject 1 marks is greater than subject 2 marks. Now, this is a very interesting question. Okay. Find the count of students where the subject 1 marks is greater than subject 2 marks. So, please tell me in the chat box, what are the columns we are column names we are dealing with here? What are the columns we are dealing with? It is one is subject 1, correct? And the subject 2. So can I do one thing? Can I just access those values? Subject 1, first of all, that is from the students array. I'll be getting all the rows, but I want a specific column, that is the first column, right? Same thing as the subject 1. We are doing the students array. We are getting again all the rows, but the second column. Now we got subject 1 and subject 2. So what is the condition? Can anybody tell me what should be the condition? The condition should be subject 1 marks should be greater than subject 2 mark. Yes or no? So let us mention subject 1 marks should be greater than subject 2 marks. Simple, right? So now if I run this condition, okay, if I run this condition, what might be my output? See the output. You can see we are getting the output in the form of true, false, all basically binary output. Now, what I'm supposed to do so that I can print the name of the students, forget about count. Okay, forget about count of the students. I want to print the name of the students who have scored greater value. Subject 1 greater than subject 2. You are supposed to mention students array, that is the array name. And inside that, you have to put the condition exactly as we have learned in the previous class, right? So let us run it. Can you see? Now we are getting those values where the the subject 1 marks is greater than subject 2 marks. Can you see? 89 is greater than 1, 87 is greater than 77. So it basically continues. If the question is find the, if the question is find name and count, okay, find the name and count of students. So name, we have found it. But along with the name, we have a problem where it is printing all the subject marks. I don't want to print the subject marks. I want to just print the name of the student. So can anybody tell me in the chat box, what is the solution for this? I don't want to print all the subject marks along with the output. I just want to print the student name. Okay, forget. I just want to print the student name. Can you tell me what is the column name of this? Column name. 0, right? In the place of rows, again, please make sure you understand this. In the place of rows, I have mentioned condition. So if I give a comma, that means I'm in the position of columns. Yes or no? Yes or no? So can I mention directly 0 here? Let's see. If I mention 0, let's run it. Can you see? We are now getting only the student names. What we have done basically, in the place of rows, we have mentioned the condition. But if I give a comma, now we are in the position of columns where I have given 0. That is the first column. That is the reason we are only getting the student names. I hope this is also very much clear, right? Now, we have not completed the question. We have not completed the question because we have found out the name, but we have not found out the count. But before that, let us print it neatly. Well, print it saying that students who scored higher in subject 1 than subject 2 are, then you can print this like this. Okay. And once we are complete with that, then we can move on to the next one where we are supposed to print the count of students, right? So count of students who's scored subject 1 marks higher than subject 2 marks. Okay, so what is supposed to do? We can make use of the length function here. Okay, so you can make use of the length function, len function, open and close bracket, and whatever the condition is there. Okay, you cannot just mention the condition because it is true and false. So let me just show you. If I mention just the condition, you can see the output is 15, which is wrong, right? So what is supposed to do is you have to put the entire students array also. Okay, according to the students array, I mean according to the condition, you are getting the students array. Now we'll close it. And now let's run it. Can you see? Now we are getting the correct answer, which is 6. Okay. So this is how you find the name and count of the students where subject 1 marks is basically greater than subject 2 marks. Clear? We'll get back to task number 4 once we are complete with the